Henry Nowak's death was a tragedy and he didn't deserve to die that young. The coward Singh who killed him, apart from his life sentence, I can't imagine what punishments the Guru and God have for him for killing someone innocent and then lying about it. The situation also reflects that police everywhere, not just the UK, need better training. He said he was stabbed and the police didn't believe him. Pindrawale Sant Bhai Jarnail Singh ji said, Sikh ne hatiyar rakh ke banda marna bahut bada paap hai, par Khalsa ji Sikh ne hatiyar rakh ke hak na liya to utto vi bada paap hai. I found the speech of Pindrawale Sant ji at the end of the Ibaaz-e-Kallah Hai song, and here he is saying that if a Sikh kills someone with a weapon, that is a very big sin. But Khalsa ji, if a Sikh has a weapon and they don't take what's rightfully theirs, that's an even bigger sin. Basically, it's a bigger sin to not do what's the right thing. It's protection for yourself and for others around you. That's why we have the Kirpan. And Sikhs view the Kirpan as one of their limbs. You can't remove a limb from every one of a people just because one idiot messes up. If you saw that happening in history, you'd be like, that's so terrible, this shouldn't happen again. But that's basically what they're trying to do right now. They're trying to take one of our limbs. The Kirpan, or the Shri Sahib, which is a name that gives it the utmost respect, is a mandate of one of the 5 Ks that a Sikh should have on them at all times. You can't take it off ever. It's for baptized Sikhs or Amritari Sikhs. Being Amritari is a very big commitment. That means that you are dead and that you only act according to the will of the Guru. It's a huge responsibility that requires a lot of self-discipline. Guruji calls a sword God. Var Shri Bhagavati Ji ki Paatshai Dasmi. Also in Dasam Granth, Guru Gobind Singh Ji says that I salute and bow down to weapons of all different kinds. They bow down to it, they put their forehead on it. That's how much respect we have for Kirpan. There are so many other layers to the Kirpan spiritually that I'm sure that a bunch of good Sikhs could comment down below and help assist other people by learning as well. Getting rid of the Kirpan is not the solution. So say people are killing each other with guns. The government will ban guns. Then the people will start using knives to attack each other. Then the government will ban knives. And then I guarantee you people are going to start making unsanitary makeshift shanks to kill each other. And it's like, it's a never-ending cycle. No matter if you stop the use of a weapon, there's always going to be someone trying to attack you with another type of weapon. That's why it's all very important to always be armed, which is why our Gurujis gave us this teaching. People in this world have the intent to kill, which is why the Khalsa, the Sikh army, the warriors and protectors of the world carry Kirpans and different types of weapons. Sikhs have been told to stop carrying weapons or the Kirpan from a long time ago, since we first started. Tan Shri Guru Har Gobind Ji started carrying a weapon after his father, the 5th Guru, Shri Guru Arjan Dev Ji, became Shaheed while sitting on a hot stove. After that, he decided that all my Sikhs need to stay on horseback and have weapons. After that, the British tried to stop us from having a Kirpan, but through peaceful protest, they didn't get it, and they never will. Even throughout the 80s and the 90s, you could see the Indian government trying to ban the use of weapons from Sikhs, and it doesn't work. They know that if they take away our weapons, they take away our power, and that way they can control us or genocide us. But the Khalsa is never meant to be controlled. We are rulers. Even now, these white supremacists are trying to ban the Kirpan. They're so adamant because of that coward's actions, of course. But they're so adamant on banning the Kirpan, where our people are actually holding Akhand Paths for Henry Nowak. It's like we're showing more care for him instead of just using anger. We're praying for him. I do believe that there is an ulterior motive behind this because we've seen these tactics used before, and I do understand that a lot of people just aren't aware. They're ignorant. They don't know about the Kirpan and its spiritual weight, but this is why it's our duty to go out into the world and tell them we are the Khalsa and this is what we stand for and this is who we are. So in 8th grade, we went on a field trip to the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia, and the metal detector went off because I had my Kirpan on me. The teacher took it from me, and then she did a bunch of research on the Kirpan. I told her about it. I explained to her why this is my religious belief. I was told to not come to school the next day, And then I talked to the superintendents and other higher ups in the school district, and they were very understanding. I explained to them, like, this is why I have my kirpan. This is what we believe in. They're like, that's great. Just conceal it or keep it covered so no one could grab it, which is what I already did. They said, we believe that you have the self-control, that you have the discipline, but we don't know if someone else might grab it and try to like do some crazy stuff with it. But now it's probably easier for someone else who's Amritari to go into that school district. If there is ever an issue with their Kirpan, district will be like, oh, we've dealt with this before. So this is why it's very important to spread awareness. So to make it smoother for our fellow Sikh, I guarantee you that this video will be timeless in a sense that there will always be groups targeting our Kirpan, and we have to stand our ground. There will always be people trying to fuel the fire for their own agendas. For the Sikhs in the UK, you have to stand your ground. I don't think a lot of people will be able to come from the outside to help you there. You have to stay strong. Prove to them who you are. You're Guru Gobind Singh Ji's children. Don't stop protesting. We've gotten far with protesting in the past, even with the British back when they were in British India, and we could do it again. We're always the ones that are rallying for other issues, rightfully so. But when it's our turn, no one's rallying for us. To protect the world, we have to first protect ourselves. This is why we have to fight to keep our Sikh identity before we can help others. I saw that a reform politician, Amanjeet Johal, which tells you all you have to know, is currently writing a policy that is basically banning kirpans, is removing the exemption they had on kirpans. On top of that, he calls himself a Sikh. I originally made a story calling him a disgrace and a traitor, and then Instagram kind of flagged me. They're like, yo, this gets reported often, when people say this. Well, they're lucky, because I had a lot more planned. I wrote out a bunch of words and I was like, let me delete this, I gotta chill out a little bit. But we should now bring more awareness to this issue, because why are they trying to delete our defense of our religion? We have to develop that mindset again of warrior mentality, that we are Sant Sipahi, we are saint soldiers in the same army. We are brothers and sisters in the same army. We have to have that tight knit again. We have to be close. That is the only way that we could be successful. That is the only way that we can move in the direction that Guru Maharaj wants us to move. Waheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji ki Fateh, Bole So Nihal, Sat Shri Akal. Please, please, please forgive me for any mistakes made. All right, bye.